Morgan Roadsters epitomized the classic British sports car design. With a short rear deck, a two-seater passenger compartment, a low-slung body, and a long hood, or should I say bonnet, and prominent fenders. Now, this 1958 Morgan Plus 4 is a perfect example of that timeless sports car design. Company founder Harry Morgan began with a much more humble design in 1909, the three-wheeled cycle car. Now, by the time three-wheelers went out of fashion in 1935, Harry was ready for his first four-wheeler, the 4-4. Now, the Morgan Plus 4 followed the 4-4, apparently his favorite number, in 1950, and is now one of Morgan's most sought-after models.
Why did I buy it? I'd always lusted after a early TC, a MGTC. I had owned an MGTD at the time, and a friend of mine actually advised or suggested I look at the Morgans. And his thoughts were that a Morgan was a TC with power. And that's really what it is. It rides like a buckboard. It's got all the characteristics of an old MG, but certainly has the sufficient power to keep up with modern traffic.
Some Plus 4s use Triumph TR2 and TR3 engines. Now, this one uses a 2-liter Triumph TR3A engine, which gives it a very respectable 0 to 60 time of just under 10 seconds. But with a rather antiquated suspension and just average brakes, the Morgan Plus 4 is not a high-performance machine. It's just a fun-to-drive, great-looking classic.
We've owned the car for over 45 years now, and on our 40th anniversary in 2000, we traveled across North America and spent 47 days on the road, camping and joining up with other Morgan owners in New York State. It became just a marvelous, marvelous adventure for us.
The long louvered hood almost makes it seem like you're sitting at the back of the car. Now, the driving position is very close to the large wooden steering wheel and the flat windscreen. Plus, you also sit very low to the ground.
Morgan Plus 4s came as 2-seaters or 4-seaters. This particular model is a 4-seater. The interior has a real wood dashboard, wooden steering wheel rim, and classic round gauges. The 2-liter overhead valve 4-cylinder engine, which develops 100 horsepower, is not a high-revving engine, and it gets pretty noisy above 4,000 RPM. But it pulls quite strongly at lower revs, so you're not constantly changing gears to find the power you need.
Although it has rear leaf springs and a front sliding pillar setup, the Morgan handles surprisingly well.
Its non-power assisted steering is stiff at low speeds, and the shift lever needs a firm pull when changing gears, and there's also no synchro mesh in first gear. And the clutch pedal requires quite a bit of effort. You've got to work for your fun on this one. Still, there are few cars on the road today with as much character and history as the Morgan. And with its classic styling and limited production numbers, well-kept examples like this one will continue to appreciate in value.